MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto, Tire Rack, and 3M.
A pioneer among luxury crossovers, the Acura MDX has certainly been a success, and at times has been the brand's top-selling model. So its importance to Acura cannot be overstated. Well, now it's time for an all-new third-generation MDX, and it could go one of two ways. Will the 2014 Acura MDX be more of the same, hoping to keep current customers happy, or will Acura make drastic changes in order to attract lots of new ones? Well, let's find out. The 2014 Acura MDX midsize luxury crossover arrives on the scene with a difficult mission. Improve what needs improving without changing too much. And oh yeah, give buyers something extra that they weren't expecting and then don't want to live without. Well, hopefully more power wasn't on the list of buyer wants, as it's actually down from last year to 290 horsepower thanks to a smaller direct injection 3.5-liter V6 engine from Acura's flagship RLX. Torque output is also down slightly to 267 pound-feet. But the devil is in the tuning details, as it actually feels more powerful, and Acura claims the 0 to 60 time is a half-second quicker. In fact, the whole MDX feels sportier than before, which is saying something, as it was already among the best handling CUVs. Although at times it did feel like the SUV'd up minivan that it was. No more. The new MDX has a new platform no longer based on the Honda Odyssey. Wheelbase is up almost 3 inches and overall length by 2, but both height and width are less. Despite more length, weight is actually down by 275 pounds. That aids handling, as does the all-new front strut suspension with triple path mounting, a more compact multi-link in the rear, roll control dampers, and the RDX's brake-augmented agile handling assist. A new 3-mode integrated dynamic system helps as well. Set the selector to sport and you'll get more steering feedback, quicker driveline response, and even some additional engine noise in the cabin. A paddle shift 6-speed automatic is the only transmission, and towing capacity remains at 5,000 pounds. The exterior of the new MDX may look a little vanilla, but we think it's a refreshing change from some of the more out-there Acuras of late. The front end is smoother with the RDX's jewel-eye buggy LED lighting, though the shield grille remains. The overall shape is more aerodynamic with a downward-sloping roof that leads to a more substantial-looking rear. Wheel options range from standard 18-inch gray finish alloys to your choice of 19s. A big change is that front-wheel drive is now standard, a bow to buyers in warmer climates who resist all-wheel drive. Fortunately, Acura's super handling all-wheel drive is still optional, and we highly recommend it no matter where you live, since it too aids the MDX's sporty performance. Inside, you'll find a little more luxury than before, and things have gotten a bit quieter. There continues to be no shortage of high-tech, with items like a new on-demand multi-use display, which features a touchscreen with haptic feedback and helps reduce the button overload of the previous MDX. Only 9 buttons remain, but unfortunately no knob for changing stations. There's Acura Link with standard Bluetooth and text messaging along with AHA Internet Radio. But you'll have to step up to the technology package to get navigation. A multi-angle rear-view camera, however, is standard. All MDXs are 3-row 7-passenger with front and middle seating plenty comfortable for adult long hauls. Access through the rear doors is wider and lower. And the new one-touch slide mechanism is the best access to the third row we've tried yet. But it's still a child-only zone back there. Either of 2 available rear entertainment options can help pass the time, whether you choose the 9-inch screen or the 16-inch widescreen. Government fuel economy ratings are well up over last year at 18 city, 27 highway, and 21 combined with all-wheel drive. Front drive at 20 city, 28 highway, and 23 combined. Premium fuel is now recommended instead of required. With all-wheel drive, the energy impact scores a good 15.7 barrels of annual oil consumption, with yearly CO2 emissions of 6.9 tons. Pricing for the MDX has dropped slightly, starting at $43,185, but keep in mind that's for front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive models start at $45,185. The 2014 Acura MDX is a very competent makeover. Designers managed to improve it by making it more capable, more fuel efficient, and more accessible, without changing in ways that would turn off current owners. It may not be the most exciting luxury crossover to look at, but its appeal has never been greater.